You're watching Fox 4 News at 10.
Should teachers be armed with guns in the classroom? It's a debate heating up across the country in the wake of the Parkland school massacre that killed 17 students and staff members. Governor Rick Scott signing a bill leaving it up to local officials. 4 in Your Corner's Jasmine Miner talking to the head of a local teachers union who has concerns about having guns in the classroom. Jasmine?
Lisa, it's been nearly a month since the tragic Parkland shooting. I spoke to one teacher who says he's in full support of the Second Amendment. In fact, he owns a gun, but he says he'd give up every gun if it meant saving the life of a child.
I'm the guy that teaches them. I don't kill them.
Brian Bouton is the head of the teachers union in Charlotte County, a union unhappy with the idea teachers could soon be armed with guns in schools.
You can't just hand us a gun and expect the problem to go away. It looks like dead kids on the floor, all right, bleeding out, shot by a teacher accidentally.
Despite Governor Rick Scott's initial opposition,
there are things in this bill that I oppose, and I've been pretty open about that. I still think law enforcement officers should be the ones to protect our schools.
Bouton tells me he wasn't surprised when the governor signed the bill, known as the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Act. It'll leave it up to local officials to decide whether or not to arm teachers.
If a teacher feels that they want to carry a gun on campus, they need to go get trained as a law enforcement officer and come back as a cop.
But one county over, a Hendry County sheriff took to Facebook to say arming teachers is necessary.
It has become apparent that although we have a deputy in every school, that may not be enough when facing someone who is intent on killing our kids.
We have an SRO on every campus in Charlotte County. If we have a larger campus, the high school with 1,400 students, we may need 2, then do that. That's common sense.
Common sense, he says, starts with adding more guidance counselors and social workers.
We need to be able to reach these children when they're in the 2nd grade, not when they're in high school and coming back with a gun.
Bouton tells me the union plans on sitting down with the school board and the local sheriff's office. Until that meeting, he says the students in all 3 Port Charlotte schools are planning a walkout memorial for March 14th to honor the lives lost in the Parkland shooting. Live in the studio, Jasmine Miner, Fox 4 in Your Corner.